Even though a thief had entered his store, he pretended not to notice, continuing to warmly serve the beautiful customer in front of him. After the beautiful customer successfully purchased his goods, he generously gave her an additional gift.
One of those for free. Useful for lighting fires, wrapping fish, that sort of thing.
He was so generous because the shop was about to close down, and he wanted to sell as much as possible before it shut. However, he was completely unaware that the beautiful customer he served today was actually a globally renowned superstar. He thought fate's turning point would come a little later, but God's finger couldn't wait to pluck the strings of destiny. They met again at a street corner. Seeing it was that same beautiful woman, William's heart instantly rippled with waves. While hurriedly expressing his apologies, he sincerely invited her to his home to clean the stain. Anna now recognized him as the kind bookstore owner, so she quietly let her guard down and followed William to his home. When Anna changed into clean clothes and slowly descended the stairs, William seemed to be struck by an unexpected ray of spring sunshine, and he began to stumble over his words.
Would you like a cup of tea before you go?
No.
Coffee? Probably not. Something else cold.
He tried hard to find topics to discuss, but their social circles were worlds apart. Even one of Anna's dresses could equal several years of his salary. Yet William's sincere attitude and genuine conversation were precisely what Anna longed for, but found hard to obtain.
Thank you.
Yeah, well.
Seeing Anna was about to leave, William could no longer suppress his inner excitement.
Surreal, but nice.
After seeing her off, William felt a bit lost. He regretted not asking for her contact information, but just as he turned to leave, the doorbell suddenly rang, and when he opened the door, there stood Anna, who had just left. She had forgotten her book here. William quickly handed it back, and this time Anna didn't leave hurriedly, but locked eyes with William for several seconds. As their lips slowly parted, William was still lost in that beautiful moment. But then Anna's words plunged him into deep thought.
Probably best not to tell anyone about this.
She didn't offer much explanation, just slowly turned and left, leaving William standing there puzzled. Yet he could never have dreamed that this unexpected encounter would completely change his life. Not until that evening, when William saw Anna on TV and her posters hanging on the streets, did he realize he had met a huge star. But he couldn't feel happy now. After all, he and Anna were from different worlds, and that tender kiss would ultimately become a secret in his heart. Yet fate often plays tricks. A phone call disturbed William's calm life. It was Anna's voice on the other end. She invited William to meet her at the hotel where she was working that afternoon. He couldn't believe a superstar would actively ask to meet him. So, that afternoon, William, holding flowers, went to the hotel, as agreed. But William was puzzled. A mysterious man seemed to be following him, even trailing him all the way to Anna's room. Only when William entered and saw a room full of reporters did he wake up to reality. This wasn't a private date, but Anna's press conference for her new film. Under the watchful eyes of everyone, William was mistaken for a magazine reporter there for the interview. When asked by a staff member which magazine he represented, he was speechless. In his panic, his gaze fell on a nearby magazine.
Horse and Hound. The name's William Thacker. I think actually she might be expecting me.
Oh, okay. Take a seat and I'll go check.
While waiting, a man questioned William about the flowers he held, curiously asking who they were for. To avoid causing trouble for Anna, William claimed he was going to a nearby hospital later, and the flowers were for his hospitalized grandmother. However, we all know that once you tell one lie, you need countless more to cover it. This lie soon extended to William's interview session. Guided by the staff, he stepped into Anna's room and finally saw the Anna he had been longing for, handing her the bouquet he held. Yet they didn't have much privacy, as Anna's agent remained present. To avoid exposing their connection, William could only ask Anna formal questions as a reporter. Seeing their interaction was normal, the agent finally chose to leave. William seized the chance and tentatively asked if Anna was free that evening, but to his surprise, Anna had called him there only to apologize. His enthusiasm was doused like a cold splash of water, and he finally woke up to the realization that he had fantasized about dating a superstar. Seeing William's disappointed expression, Anna prepared to explain.
Time's up, I'm afraid. Did you get what you wanted?
And so they said their goodbyes. But the reporters at the door noticed something amiss.
You should take your grandmother's flowers.
Just as William prepared to leave, the staff found him again, pleading for him to interview all the actors present. Though feeling helpless, William had to brace himself and accept the task. After a series of interviews, William walked out exhausted, only to be found once more by the staff. This time the staff took him to Anna's room. William was surprised.
Yeah, so the thing I was doing tonight, I'm not doing anymore. I told them I had to spend the evening with Britain's premier equestrian journalist.
With the opportunity to date the superstar right in front of him, William had completely forgotten that today was his sister Honey's birthday. Luckily, Anna was kind-hearted and offered to celebrate Honey's birthday with William. And so, William indirectly introduced Anna to his family. But as soon as they stepped inside, William's friend Bernie deliberately tried to embarrass Anna.
Tell me, Anna, what do you do?
I'm an actress. What do you do?
I'm actually in the stock market myself, so, last film you did, what did you get paid?
$15 million.
Bernie was instantly speechless because he couldn't believe William had brought a superstar home. Anna was used to such scenes, so she didn't mind, but while interacting with William's family, she felt an unprecedented warmth. At the dinner table, William's family mentioned his marriage that broke down due to unemployment setbacks. The atmosphere instantly turned awkward. Seeing William's discomfort, Anna proactively shared her own experiences. She admitted her acting career wasn't smooth sailing. Before 19, her life was quite hard, even to the point of struggling to eat. To completely change her fate, she bravely underwent 2 surgeries. After the operations, her career finally peaked. But time is every woman's enemy. Now she could only play sad middle-aged women roles. Anna also revealed she'd had several difficult relationships. One boyfriend had even been domestically violent towards her. Hearing this, everyone fell silent. They hadn't expected such sorrowful stories behind this glamorous superstar. After the dinner, William took Anna for a walk where he played as a child. Memories seemed to transport him back. William was undoubtedly a model good boy, almost making Anna unable to bear watching, so she hurriedly told him to stand aside.
No, it's not. It's easy. Right.
Deeply stung in his pride, William finally tapped his inner potential and successfully climbed into the park. Catalyzed by the hazy night, their feelings quickly intensified. Anna kissed William deeply once more. If the first kiss was impulse, this one was undoubtedly a profound outpouring of emotion. They completely fell in love. They watched movies together, enjoyed romantic dinners, and strolled the streets of London at night. This time together allowed Anna to shed the heavy burdens of stardom and return to her truest self. However, during one dinner, William overheard people at the next table gossiping about Anna, even someone brazenly boasting he'd been with her. William couldn't bear it any longer.
And, I just think, the person you're talking about is a real person, and I think she probably deserves a little bit more consideration, rather than having jerks like you drooling over her.
His eloquent retort made everyone burst into laughter. Anna immediately sensed the situation and quickly prepared to leave with William, but unexpectedly she turned back. Her appearance instantly silenced the gossiping people. Later, William walked Anna back to her hotel.
Do you want to come up? Give me 5 minutes.
After confirming his breath was strawberry-flavored, William quickly went upstairs. But when he knocked on her door, a dramatic scene unfolded. A man walked out of the room. William's heart instantly felt pierced. But to save Anna embarrassment, William quickly lied that he was room service. Unexpectedly, the man casually ordered him to take out the trash, then openly hugged Anna intimately. William's heart felt cut by a knife. Eventually, he left that heartbreaking place. He wandered the streets like a lost soul, his lonely figure evoking pity. And after that night, William sealed away his whole heart, licking his wounds alone. His family worried about him and began looking for a new partner for him. But William knew he wasn't ready for a new relationship. Meanwhile, rumors about Anna spread wildly. Her relationship with that man was exposed by the media. But William just smiled faintly. He was determined to start a new life. But at this critical moment, Anna appeared before William again. She told William the media hadn't only exposed her relationship, but also dug up revealing photos from her youth. Now hounded by swarms of reporters with nowhere to go, she sought refuge with William. Seeing Anna's tearful eyes, William felt pity and decided to offer her shelter. As Anna calmed down, she sincerely apologized to William, explaining she and her ex-boyfriend Jeff had long lost any feelings. She had originally planned to find an appropriate time to break up, but unexpectedly Jeff happened to find her that night, which ended up hurting William, and now she and Jeff had completely separated. After learning all this, William's mood found a slight sense of relief. Unfortunately, their conversation was accidentally overheard by William's roommate Spike. In the following days, William proactively helped Anna rehearse her lines, and they sat side by side on the sofa, quietly enjoying reading time. During this process, they occasionally stole glances at each other, their mutual feelings deepening subtly, and ultimately they shared an unforgettable night together. But beautiful moments are always as fleeting as morning glories. Early in the morning, when William opened the door, a group of reporters swarmed in like tidewater, and William was stunned by the sight before him. At that moment, Anna happened to walk over. William tried to warn her, but it was too late. William didn't mind too much, yet Anna appeared visibly panicked. After hurriedly calling her assistant, Anna was shocked to discover that the person who leaked her whereabouts was actually William's roommate Spike.
Your furry friend thought he'd make a buck or two telling the papers where I was.
That's not true.
Really? The entire British press got up this morning and thought, I know where Anna Scott is. She's in that house with the blue door in Notting Hill. And then you go out in your goddamn underwear.
In a moment of emotional outburst, Anna said many harsh things, but William didn't take it to heart, merely thinking her reaction was somewhat excessive and suggesting she should laugh it off. But William failed to deeply understand that their environments were completely different worlds, and Anna couldn't be as carefree as him. Because her every word and action was under public scrutiny, any rumor could be deeply investigated by reporters and made public. Therefore, Anna couldn't easily brush off anything that happened.
Newspapers last forever. I'll regret this forever.
I will feel the opposite, if that's okay by you, and always be glad that you. But you're probably right. Yeah, you can go.
It's nine when she's always gone to anytime.
Time flies. Years pass swiftly, and a whole year vanished in the blink of an eye. By this time, William had forgotten all his troubles and started a new life. But until this day, Max revealed to William that Anna was currently filming in Notting Hill, and William found it a bit hard to believe. But Max immediately saw that William still couldn't forget Anna, urging him not to miss this opportunity. Yet William sank into deep thought, not wanting to ruin Anna's career or experience the bitterness and pain of separation again. However, the next second, Anna appeared before him.
I have to go away today, but I wondered if I didn't, whether you might let me see you a little. Or a lot, maybe. See if you could like me again.
Hearing Anna's sincere words, strong emotions surged within William, but after brief contemplation, he ultimately rejected Anna's confession. He feared repeating past mistakes. His heart was already too fragile to withstand even the slightest harm. It was at this moment Anna realized how much pain she had actually caused William. Precisely because of this, she completely understood William's decision, though she couldn't help feeling some regret inside, because she genuinely hoped to share a future with William. Anna's eyes glistened with tears, and although William felt deeply reluctant, he chose to remain silent. Anna felt somewhat disappointed, but she could only turn and leave helplessly. After Anna left, William felt restless, and to find answers, he gathered all his friends.
William's just turned down Anna Scott.
You daft prick.
They had already said everything possible, and everyone eagerly awaited William's decision. Immediately afterward, he quickly drove to Anna's press conference. Upon arriving, the event was nearing its end.
Dominic.
Anna, how much longer are you staying in the UK then?
No time at all. I leave tonight.
William calmly walked through the crowd to the very front, just as Anna happened to look up. Seizing the opportunity, William pretended to be a reporter and raised his hand to ask her a question.
I was just wondering if it turned out that this person.
Thacker. His name was Thacker.
Thanks. I just wondered if Mr. Thacker realized he'd been a daft prick and got down on his knees and begged you to reconsider whether you would in fact then reconsider.
Yes, I believe I would.
Anna, how long are you intending to stay here in Britain?
Indefinitely.